So right now I'm just in London and I'm literally on my way to like a bar lounge. I've never been in a bar before, but it's my first time going. I love it because I'm not really in this area often, so that's what I really like about it. And I'll probably just like document what I'm actually doing, what's actually happening. So technically I'm getting my steps in. I already do like 10,000 steps, so it's not really an issue. And right now I'm just walking to another station. It's really to meet someone, but also I'm not doing this by myself. So yeah, this is really my first time going out in the night time. I don't normally do this. Sit back, relax, enjoy. It's because I'm not here often, so I want to document as much as I can. And the thing is, I have actually been here before, that's the thing. So I've been here a few times, nothing too crazy. I feel foreign in my own country. So yeah, hopefully you are enjoying this. I'm getting my steps in. It's like a good 30-minute walk to like another station. And I'm just gonna make the most of today as well. And this is probably the most spontaneous thing that I've done. Like I normally tell you to try, go new places. I'm going somewhere new. It's my first time in a bar. And for those of you that go bars often, what do you like to do? What is fun? And if it turns out great, I'll do this again at some point. But this is the most spontaneous thing that I've done, so depending on how it goes, I might do it again. So basically, it's like a good 30-minute walk. I'm just gonna say anything that comes to my mind. Yeah, I should probably like flip the camera around so you can actually see what's happening. Honestly, this is gonna be crazy. Who knows what happens, but I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna be careful, all of that stuff. Like, this is a one-man show right now. And I get my steps in regardless, so you see why I'm in shape, because I get my steps in, I'm doing everything I can to look my best, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing on a daily basis. So you have to realize as well that when it comes to really habits build up over time. And that's why I have the confidence to really record myself, because I have a habit of recording myself. And I don't care if it's zoomed in, I don't care if it's zoomed out. And it's always good to try something different, because the people I want to surround myself with are people that do this as well. So I can't be the only one doing this. And just so you know, I haven't got my microphone in, and I'm dressing all black today, so yeah, I'm dressing all black. And believe me, I make it look good. So just stay tuned, enjoy the video. And again, I'm going to a bar or like a bar lounge. I'm not going by myself because I wouldn't do this by myself. I need someone that I'm actually going with. And by seeing someone else going there, it makes me want to go out more. That's the most important thing. If you want to go somewhere new, you need to meet someone else that's more likely to do it, so that you're not going there by yourself. And in a way, you need someone that will keep you accountable, someone that will be around you, someone that gives you good habits, good advice. And I try and do that for the people that subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I've been here before. I believe I've been here before, but when it comes to what I'm doing today, it's something different. And I wanted to say as well that if you're watching this video, you can like, you can comment. And it's really the first time that I'm going out in the night time. I normally like to do things in the daytime because I'm more productive. And then my concentration, it usually goes down. But this is just after my work, and I'm surprised that I have so much energy as well. Let me tell you a secret. When it comes to graduating and you're expected to get a job straight away, that doesn't happen to everyone. So when you graduate, you don't normally get a job straight away. And when I got this job that I'm in now, it's very humbling, because it's a job that I didn't expect, but it was like so many interviews, so many applications. And I'm just making conversation with you, because the thing is, I'm doing this video now because this is the most spontaneous thing that I've done. And if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't be watching this video. And I'm just telling you as well that you need to at least try these things, try something new. And if I didn't speak English, you wouldn't be understanding what I'm saying. So that's really another point, because you have to improve your communication skills. You have to make sure that you appear good, you dress nice. And you realize that it's really about presentation as well. So while I'm just like in this video now, I think I should be paying attention to what I'm going. I need to start paying attention to where it is that I'm going, because I have a good 5-10 minutes just to get to where I'm going to. Maybe 15 if I'm trying to push it, maybe 15. So yeah, I have a good 5-10-15 minutes just to get to where I'm at least going. And I wanted to say, for anyone that struggles with confidence, you have to realize that by doing things over and over again, you're going to get better at it. And I'm hoping that you're hearing what I'm saying, because I haven't got the microphone in. So you're going to hear all the background noise. You're probably going to hear some crazy people shouting later, who knows. But yeah, I think it should be all good now. You know what, I think I might go this way actually. So yeah, I'm in the light now. You probably haven't seen me for like the past 5-10 minutes of this video, depending on what I actually keep in. But I just wanted to say that as long as you enjoy this video, as long as you keep coming back, that would really mean a lot to me. Because in a way, I've been doing this channel for 3-4 years now, and I want it to be that my videos get better. I want to reach a whole different audience. So that's another thing. I don't want to be boring. I want to be as entertaining as possible. But I'm mostly educational, because I know I'm not the most entertaining person, but I try to be. Thank you for anyone that supports my videos. It does go a long way. And I want it to be that I'm able to return, to not give up so easily. And even if people are new to the channel, you kind of get to know who I am just through this video alone. So yeah, just like and comment, and at least tell me what videos you want to be seeing in the future. I might not be able to do it right away, but I'll do it at some point. I wanted to say this is absolutely crazy. Being out here in the nighttime, being able to recreate this same moment all over again is actually crazy. And I'm just going to enjoy this moment, because, you know, normally you're just in the car driving past it, but you don't actually stand there in the moment to appreciate it. So normally you're just driving past it, but you don't actually stand there and appreciate this amazing thing.
What is up, everyone? We are doing another collab today, and
Hello,
I'm with
yeah,
my
I'm
friend.
Enjoy to Encourage, Temi Agbi.
Yeah, of course, as you know, I'm Show You Connects. This is my page, and today we're going to ask him questions about self-improvement, dating, and just the general state of 2026. So, I was going to ask you, so when did you start self-improvement?
Yeah, I started self-improvement back in 2022. And the reason for that is because when you're seeing other people do self-improvement, it makes you want to do it yourself. And I feel like as well, when other people show you the results of what they can do, it makes it more possible for you. But you just have to focus on what you want to do. So I started in 2022 when it comes to like self-improvement.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I started self-improvement myself in February 2024, and there's so many challenges when it comes to self-improvement, realizing dating dynamics, understanding gym, discipline, all of these other things, and obviously hanging out with the right people. And I just wanted to ask you, did you lose any friends during the process of self-improvement? Did people turn on you, or did you get hate?
Yeah, I feel like when you reveal who you really are, you won't really have much to really talk about. And you realize the people that you once knew, if they're not evolving and they're not growing themselves, you realize there's not really much to talk about, that you're improving yourself, but you don't want them to bring you down. So that's what I'll say on that, because I thought a friend that I was gonna have for like quite a long time, they're not really my friend anymore. So that's why I look at it this way: that if I grow, I'm able to meet people more like me, and to realize that that person that cut me out, it wasn't me that cut them out, but they cut me out. It's because I don't really have things to talk about, and I'm not really posting things that they may like. So that's really on them and not on me.
Yeah, because I lost quite a few friends over this as well. I've had people like being angry in the comments, unfollowing, blocking. I've had to go through all of that criticism, but that's the thing. Like when you start ascending, when you start look smashing and stuff, you have to expect hate because most people are just not brave enough to make a difference. They're scared that people are going to judge them for their content. They're worried about what other people are going to say. But the best thing that you can do is just ignore it because it's going to pay off. The decision that you're making is definitely going to pay off, as I've said. So I just wanted to ask you a few more questions.
No worries. Not every day we do this.
Yeah, exactly. We don't really do this very often, and I feel like it's really important that we get this done. So all I wanted to ask you was, what was something that you learned about dating that you didn't know before?
Yeah, dating is looks based, but you have to realize that not everyone is innocent. I'm not just talking to women, but also guys as well. If you're so good looking, there's things that you get away with. But then you have to realize that when it comes to really dating, you can then be more selective when you're good looking as well.
Yeah,
And you realize that when people mistreat you when you're not good looking versus when you are good looking, they completely treat you differently. And that's what I'm going to say when it comes to dating, is because it's all looks based, and you can't look past someone that doesn't take care of themselves at all.
yeah, he's spot on because I noticed that when I didn't groom myself, when I looked bad, when I was like skinny fat and stuff, not going to the gym, I noticed the difference in treatment I was getting on the dating apps was vastly different. And you cannot afford to skip looks because in the end of the day, dating is just instinctual attraction and selection. Like obviously there are like good memories and positive parts to come from it, but for the most part, someone has to find you attractive. You can't negotiate attraction. It's not a moral contract. And instead of complaining about it, you just have to improve. Like you have to ascend. It's just not really a negotiable thing anymore because obviously society has gotten visual. But the good news is that you are going to get more choosing signals when you improve. And people who say things like, oh, but won't that attract the wrong sort of women and things like that, that's a limiting belief to have because if you see a woman you're attracted to, you are going to respond a different way. So it only makes sense that the same logic applies to them. So you just remember you have to ascend. Obviously, you have to learn other things as well, like confidence, status, game, resources. But looks are literally the entry point.
Yeah, all I got to say is that there's daytime game, there's nighttime game, and we're not just here just talking. We're also going to a bar lounge later, so we're not just people that talk. We also apply action to what we're trying to do as well. So
Yeah.
that's all I got to say on that. But let's hear what my guy Sydney has to say.
Yes, Temi, let's go, my guy. So, when it comes to the different types of game, there's online dating, which is obviously dating apps, maybe Instagram, but that's only really for like the top players. Um, what should I say? Night game, day game, and obviously social circle game, which is warm approach. So, what I wanted to ask you, so obviously we're about to go to a bar lounge,
Yeah, very
right?
shortly. Yeah.
Yeah, not just for the purpose of game, but obviously for the purpose of enjoying the night. And obviously, game might happen, it might not, you know. But I just wanted to ask a really important question, probably the most important
Yeah, that's
one.
true. Yeah.
What would you rank, right, in all honesty, from best to worst, day game, night game, dating apps, social circle game, or I don't know, work game? But then that's social circle game. So what do you think? What do you rank
Yeah,
them?
you lost me after social game, but let me just say what I believe. So I believe like social circle is very important because you can meet people through mutual friends. So I would say that one's like the best. And then afterwards, I would say night game because in the daytime you're going to take someone on a coffee date, but then when it comes to nighttime, you can take them to your place. Not that you should do that like on the first date,
Very cheeky,
but
man.
you have to realize that
Very.
when it comes to night game, it's also because people get to wear all black. People wear all black. They appear more sexier. They appear like much better where they can show off their muscles a bit more.
Yeah, that's it.
So
The
what I'd
tank
say,
top.
I'd say social circle I'll say social circle night game. Then afterwards, I'll say day game. And then last but not least, what do you say? Dating apps.
Online
Yeah,
dating
dating apps.
apps.
Because I'll rate it low because you're not actually meeting people in person and they waste so much time on dating apps. So that's why I'm rating it low as like not really the best. But some people actually meet on dating apps, so that's what I got to say. I'm not a negative person, but I'll let people like have their own experience.
Yeah, so you're not ready for my ranking because it's literally the opposite of his.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
listening.
it. I'm gonna say it now. I would say it's so hard because I feel like it depends on your personality. Like we are more introverted people, so I prefer maybe dating apps and stuff. But I'll rank them based on like if you max out on them. If you have good photos and you're fully looks maxed, then dating apps are number one. Simply because like you have volume, you have access to multiple at once. But the only cons are that some of the women on there might be more shallow, and that's obviously because digital dating apps obviously encourage shallow culture and things like that. But I would say if you fully mastered your profile, then dating apps are number one. Number two, I might say is day game, just because like you can go up to people, you there's no algorithm, but the only risk is things like boyfriends walking in, but there's no alcohol. It's like purely just you against the girl, and obviously a conversation that you can spark, which I've done quite a few times. I've been on a couple dates with this method. But I would say that social circle game and night game, it's so hard because I feel like for me personally, I would have to put night game at third because I feel like it can be good, but poisoning the well is a problem. If you talk to too many girls in the same venue and you get rejected, like you might get chucked out of the venue and stuff like that. So I would actually
Yeah, he's right
say
about that.
yeah, and like alcohol is involved, so maybe that lowers it. But if you don't drink, then maybe it's better. Then finally, at the bottom, I'm gonna say social circle game, which is obviously so against what Temi says.
Yeah, completely. We're two different people, so we're not going to say the same thing.
Yeah, and my reason for that is poisoning the well. Like you're having to wait months, possibly years, in order to approach one woman, and if you get rejected, your status in that social circle is gonna go down. So you're gonna have to start again from zero constantly. And obviously the famous friend zone stiffy, right? Which is like where guys try and pretend to be friends, waiting in the hope that they're gonna change their mind. And obviously, people watching this, I know you've done this before. You can lie all you want, but we know everybody's done it before. And as we know, it's not the best way to approach women. Now, am I saying that friendships can't evolve naturally? No, it can happen sometimes, but most of the times, the guy is just waiting on the sidelines on the bench. But yeah, that's why I put it at the bottom. But we're two different people. Maybe he thinks that's a good strategy. I don't know, but I just have a totally different playbook to him. So, just last two questions. What and the last question will be about something totally different. Last question on dating though. What's the reason that you think? So you briefly said that social circle game
Yeah.
was quite good because you're able to make new friends in the process. But why for dating specifically do you think it's the best way?
I think when it comes to social circle, the reason why it's the best for dating because you're able to build trust. You realize that you're actually getting to know someone as well, seeing how they act like in real life. Because dating apps, you don't know who someone is until you've actually met them. And I feel like when it comes to social circle, the more people that know about you, then you realize that they can recommend you to someone else. And when it comes to social circle, you realize that the way you come across, like body language, eye contact, you're going to come off more confident with someone that you've already met versus someone like online because it can be so awkward to really escalate, especially if that person isn't really comfortable with you like being close to them. And excuse the people in the background as well because sometimes people as well, you have to see how people react in social situations as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose that.
Yeah, it's a form of pre-selection in a way, but I feel like unless you're what do I say? It's hard to do that unless you have like a lot of status. Like I understand what you're trying to say, but building a social circle takes a long time, and most social circles I know are not really succeeding that well. They don't really have the same ambitions as us. But if one day I found a social circle that had the same visions and missions as us, then maybe I might put social circle game up. The only reason I don't put it that high up is because of obviously the risks and the implications that come from it.
Yeah, we can
Like
agree to disagree.
we can agree to disagree because he sees value in pre-selection and obviously awkwardness in escalating eliminated. I actually think it's more awkward to escalate in a social circle because other people are going to find out you're interested in this one woman. But like I said, that's a conversation for another day. But I really did enjoy this. So
Yeah, me too. I enjoy this. Come on, like
come on, yeah.
the more people that we have, the more community that we build, we realize that it's not just us that's self improvement. no, it's not just us that's just self-improving, but it can be you as well. So
Yeah,
that's all I got
exactly.
to
It
say
can
on
be
that.
you. Like you can start now. So the final question to wrap up today's session is what what was it again? What is your biggest goal for 2026? Like is there anything you have on your mind? Is it business? Is it dating? Is it self-improvement, fitness? What is the number one goal you have?
Yeah, my number one goal is just to really like save up to £10,000. So it doesn't matter how I make the money, whether it's in a permanent job, I make money online, and also I don't want to just be spending my money on dating apps when instead I can just attract people. So that's why I'm going back into the gym, focus more on my shape. I start saving more money rather than just spending. And I realized that when I'm up to £10,000, I can then try and earn more money and to be in better shape so that I attract people to me. So that's really my goal for 2026. And you heard it here first because I haven't even like said it on my channel yet. So that's all I got to say. And make sure you subscribe to Sydney as well. Like
Of course,
subscribe to
man.
Show You
Thank you.
Connects because his content is only getting better from here.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I totally agree because I feel like I've actually ramped up the presentations. It's good that you guys can see my face because I should really do more videos like this often
Yeah, please do.
because it makes me feel more like a human and not just like a bot speaking behind the screen. But yeah, my biggest goal for the year is obviously to get lean. I've got a personal trainer. I'm going to put on muscle and then obviously hopefully scaling this brand to have more subscribers so that I can prepare some special products for you. It's going to be low ticket, of course, because I've only just started, but you see the point I'm trying to make. We're trying to grow this brand. We're trying to obviously grow in obviously money, dating experiences, fitness, just improving in all areas of life. But yeah, thank you very much. It was really nice to talk to you, and we're gonna see you again
Yeah, see
soon.
you again soon.
And the usual obviously the usual videos you're gonna be able to watch as always.
Yeah, definitely. Just
Subscribe to enjoy to
subscribe.
encourage.
Thank you. And see you
Thank
all
you.
soon.
See you again soon.